Happy September 2019. September is all about love. And it's all about having the courage to love. Being brave about love. Being expressive and affectionate and expressing your love way more than you usually do. Tell that person, I love you. Say it. You were given a mouth. You were given a throat, a voice. You were given a way to express yourself. And we all have different ways of expressing ourselves. Whatever language, love language you use to say, I love you. Now's the time. Use it. Say it. Be love. Be the bold lover that you were born to be. August was rest, recuperation, evaluation, reflection. It was also a lot of downloads of these intense fifth dimensional frequencies. I felt so out of body last weekend. I was really somewhere else doing a lot of work, doing a lot of energy work, a lot of spiritual work. And it was really hard to be physical. It was really hard to be here in a physical space doing physical things. I just needed to rest. And it was perfect because we went to Wexford, the sunny southeast of Ireland, and we had a beautiful weekend and we did lots of fun things. It was great. But it was just nice to have a change of scenery, a change of environment. I really recommend that. A change is as good as a rest. That's what they say, and it's so true. It's so important to change up your environment, your landscape, to change the people you surround yourself with every day. It's good to try new things. It's good to drive down new fresh roads, take new routes, go new places. And after the weekend, I really felt this lovely arrival into a new space in the September energy field, which was great. So I hope that you're feeling that now too. There was a lot of release, a lot of cleaning up, a lot of work we did. We did a lot of work in July and August. So September is here to get us back to touch base with ourselves, with our heart, with our big, bold hearts, loving out into the world. I really felt my angels calmly declare that September changes things. September is a threshold for 2019. And we're finding a more structured, this is going to sound like a paradox, but all spiritual truths are a paradox. We're going to find a more structured way in our freedom. So being in our free state, living our fifth dimensional lives, enjoying the job, the work, the service that we're doing. For all you healers, givers, carers out there in the world, light workers, crystals, indigos, whatever label or title we want to give ourselves. We found a freedom of being now. We're actually doing the work in a very free-flowing way, and that's just been beautiful. And I'm really enjoying that. I love my work. I love what I'm doing. It means a lot to me. But it's about actually grounding and anchoring into that freedom, actually solidifying that freedom for yourself in a way that works in your everyday life. And the last previous videos, this was a theme that kept coming up through July and August, that it's not the Sunday school outfit of spirituality anymore. It's not like, well, we're quietly, secretly, we do our little spiritual stuff in a corner at the weekend when no one's looking. No. This is about, 360 degrees being in the fifth dimension. And that means how you talk to your neighbor. That means how you talk to the waiter. That means how you address people in your job. That means how you speak to your children. It's in everything. It's how you carry yourself in the world. It's about being, living in a state of grace. And that doesn't mean you're always going to be like this, elegant, eloquent, picture perfect robot. No. That's not what the angels are saying. That's not what I'm saying. We're talking about free-flowing, organic, living, breathing, walking, talking, dancing in your life. And that means doing the things that you always said you wanted to do. I always wanted to go to Wexford. It's not even far from, where I am. And it was just great to say I did it. I went, and it was everything and more that I wanted it to be. I'm back doing my meditation classes and workshops, personal development. So that's wonderful. And also working with the lovely lads that I work with who are recovered from addiction. So doing lots of work with them too. And this is an everyday thing, doing this work every day. And even if I have a day off, I'm doing that work for myself, meditation is part of my everyday. It's my morning and night experience. Exercise, CO2, getting lots of oxygen into my body, into my cells. Breath work, holotropic breath work. Very, very interesting. Check it out. Holding a space for people, a family member who's not well, who's really not well. Just holding a space and listening and being a source of space. I mean, when we're down in the dumps, when we have someone to hold a space for us, that is worth its weight in gold. That is priceless stuff. It's really important. I can't underestimate the power of just listening to someone. Don't interrupt. Don't talk about your version of their story. Don't talk about, oh yeah, well this happened to me and I know someone, this happened to my best friend and da. No. Shh, quiet. Sometimes we just need someone to hold a sacred space, and that means sitting back, holding the energy so that they can express themselves. We're back to self-expression. And how are you going to express yourself? And who are you going to go to hold a space for you? If you don't have a trusted friend or family member, I suggest you go and find a good healer, a good therapist. Preferably somebody who understands energy, because we're all about energy. We are absolutely, it's all energy. Energy is all there is. Can't get away from it. That's why we never truly die, because death doesn't exist, because energy can't be destroyed. It just changes form. It just transforms into something new, something else, and it just keeps evolving. So, September is about gratitude. It's about feeling thankful, appreciation for coming through the wild, wild west that this year, some months of this year have been for some people. and coming into a clearing in the forest and actually being able to catch your breath and enjoy the peace, enjoy the open sky, you know, you're not in the darkness anymore. And also integrating the lessons we learned throughout August. And there were some deep lessons experienced. If you look back in August, you really had to push through some things. You really had to dig deep and remember who you are and be your authentic self and not care about how people interpreted that. And there's more of that, you know, in September. It's about, how can I be my unique self now? How can I express that more? What can I do to embody authenticity more? What do I want to study, you know, that actually represents who I am? Not just studying something because people say, oh, you should do this course because it'll further your career. Do you want to do that course? Is your heart in that? Is your soul in it? Is your soul giving you the excitement, the inspiration to say, yes, go forward, do that course? Or, you know, is your body and your soul telling you, you know, that might be what everybody else thinks I should do, but like, do I really want to study Reiki? Or do I actually want to study something that excites me, or that, you know, some maybe newer modality that's just fresh out of the box that spirit wants to get out into the world? So I got to run and catch a train because I've got a class to teach. I'm teaching meditation. And I got to leg it, as we say here in Dublin. So I hope that you're well. I wish you an abundant basket of cornucopia of blessings for September 2019. And I shall be doing a lot more videos soon. Big love, big, bold, courageous love. Happy September.